Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to look at Transformers Generation 1 Power Master Dreadwing. As you can see, he's a jet. Got a nice pop. Now the problem with this is, one, I don't have the accessories yet, but two, this section here is coming free. That's supposed to be in like this one, but it's actually come out of its runner. So what we've got to do is strip it down and reset it all, and also that sticks, so I have to have a look at that, see if we can get that free up a bit. So stay with me on this one and we'll give it a start. Okay, these parts have now been cleaned, so what I'll do now is strip the legs down so I can give these a clean. So what we have here is 3 screws, 1, 2, 3. So let's remove them. Two. And 3. That pulls off like that, that, and that. That's that leg completely stripped and ready for cleaning. Now we'll do the same to the other one. Hopefully in this process we'll be able to make the loose joints tighter again, as they should be, and the tight joints not as tight, so we're not forcing it to transform. So there's all the pieces out again, like that, just got a screw out there. There we go. Those blue pieces here as well, might as well give them a wash. So all this let's take for a wash. Stay with me. So first off, let's get it transformed into robot mode. So you press that down, pull that up, lift them up, or pull them out like that. So you pull the arms to the side, you lift, sorry, twist the legs round, like that, push the feet out, 1, 2, 1, 2, that comes down, drops into there, the arms go there, and then it lifts up. Like that. And that's Dreadwing. So let's go on to the repairs. So to get to access to the screws, we need to remove all that. We need to undo these screws here. So let's start with that. That's a bit small. So take the screws out of his legs. That off. One. And 2. Take that off. Then we've got the main screws here, which look a little bit rusted. 1. Quite a long screw, that one. And be careful taking this off because there's a ratchet mechanism in there. Yeah, it's pretty much stuck on there. Okay, I can stay there for now. Undo this leg. Same thing that I sent the screw there. So I'm also going to give this a good clean before I put it back together. There you go. You can see all the cack on it. So that's that. One of these two screws here. One. And two. Hopefully you can see this okay on camera there. Now we also have two screws at the bottom here underneath the legs. So undo that one. One. Two. Hold this all together because it's going to pop apart. I want to make sure we get everything back in the same place. Take that off. So here's the mechanism for the Power Master. I just think you saw these a good cleaning and then putting back together. I really do. Oh, heads all moulded in. Right, so that's that part, Right, I'll go give it a clean, I'll be right back. Okay, welcome back again. I've now cleaned the parts, so let's get them fitted, or should I say put back together. Bit of moisture on some parts still. Okay. Check, make sure you get the right parts in the right areas. Always an important thing. So there is still a bit of moisture on some of them. I don't think you can do much about that though. Not without having a lot of time to let them dry anyway. So like that. I think it's got one on the other side, hasn't it? Sorry about the continuous blowing there. Peace. Back in like that. Get that back on like that. Put the leg back in first. Top of the leg. Let's get this all back together again. There. That piece goes into there, like that. So it sits together like that. Back in the right leg. Goes on like that. Piece on top, click everything in, clean heads of the screws really, do that minute, let's see if we've got any bit wireable. Any screws are tight. That'll do. One. Back in there. Two. Last screw. Three. One leg done. Next, put the wheel in. Give me a second, let's take these out of there. That tray. Bear with me. Sorry about that, I just thought I'd give them a bit more of a dry because some of them are a bit more too wet. So I'll put the foot in. Foot like that. The back of the foot, or the heel. Like that. So you get the wheel, the foot and the heel all in place. Put the leg on. And then let's go in there. There you go. That's the both side leg put together. Let's get the screws again. Put the screw in. One. Two. Can be a bit fidgety when you've got chunky fingers like I've got. Three. That's just two legs. I'm refusing to stand up. Come on, I'm not trying to stand up with it. That's a good bit longer than that should be there. That screw's dead. Screw back in. Right, moving on to this part. Moving on to this part. Let's put this in first, like so. With the spring, so you get a big spring there, it goes into there, which goes over that in the centre. So that spring will go over that when it locks into place, like so. Then we need this. So lock in. It gets a bit fidgety here sometimes. See, that side's in but this side's out, so I need to push that in. Obviously the plastic's got slightly warped over the years, it's been left out and not put back in place proper. So it'll help it along a bit. That's that. Stay in. Keep popping back out because the plastic's warped, but hopefully once it's all screwed back together it will stay. There you go, both of them lined up right now. Keep your fingers on it like that. Screws in there. One. Yeah, we should have such chunky fingers so I could see a bit clearer. Well, we can't have everything, can we? One. Finally. Two. Try and keep it all together. These ones are even more awkward because they're in such a weird spot. Get the magnets holder screwdriver. Carefully. I do forget that sometimes that these screwdrivers got little magnets on them. They're magnetised. It always up in all fairness. There you go. And as you can see now, they're both lined up perfectly. So that's that done. Now I put the legs back on. One. Now the legs have the longer screws in them. So hold it. So one there. Like that. Another one there. Then you have these panels that go over like that. That. These things are sense testers, aren't they? There we go. A lot better. Let's get in there. And they feel a lot smooth as well than what we did before. Right. Next off. Oh, I forgot to buy. Damn it. Got to strip it back down again because I forgot to put this piece in. Oh, you gotta laugh. Okay, so let's take it all apart again. Remember, sometimes this happens, you do make mistakes. I know a lot of people, when they make their videos, they just remove it, but hey ho, it's what it is. That's good. Drivers. For some reason that one's not having it now. Nope. Give me a minute. Okay, back to the build. I managed to get it stripped apart again. So we'll lift that piece off. Make sure this doesn't come out of place, which it has on this side again. So I'll push it back in. There we go. Get the tail bit locked in. Into there first. Spring button. off. So put this back in again, like so. We'll lock it in, hopefully that'll hold it. That back in place, that back into place. That's back in. So let's reassemble again quickly before I forget something else. Come on. Two. Make sure they're lined up, yeah, that's fine. Three. And four. Legs back on. One. What I have to do with this screw is file a little line in it, they could tell. Use the file, put a groove in it, and then use a much bigger screwdriver. A much bigger screwdriver. It has worked, it's done the job. So, yeah, not gonna knock it. There we go. Leg back in. In. Oh. Yeah. is a bit tight. But it does work correctly. It weren't doing before it was just working on its own because it weren't locking. Because that was faulty, but as you can see now, like before, it's coming back out again. So it's not stuck. There you go, okay, that. Perfect. It needs a bit of time to free itself up, that. There you go. Yeah, it's fine. Let's put the nose cone back up. So push that back over the top like that. Put a pin. Goes through there. Just go straight through. Into there. Like so. Got wing out first, did I? I'll put the wings back like that. Up. And that made that before I just lock it in. There we go. And there's your Dreadwing. Now, I was thinking of doing also is putting fresh stickers on it. So you can match up with Dreadwing. So everything can use stickers. That's a nice thing, that's a good idea to put new stickers on it. Get some fun toy hacks and away you go. So, as you can see, it's all back in one piece. These both are lining up properly as they should do now, which it wasn't when I got it. Let's transform them into jet mode. So, start by pulling that up like that. Pull the arms, press that in, pull the arms down like so. These legs, close the feet on them together. Start off with that one first. Not too far around now. Like that. So they go like that. Away, swing that round like that. Down come the arms and look in the tail. There you go. And that is Dreadwing. Here's jet mode. Now the thing is, got Dreadwing as well. These two can merge, become one big jet. So we'll start by transforming Dreadwing into jet mode. See, we did a repair on this last week. Push the arms around, legs up, push it like that, around, legs up, push his leg in, like that, so they lock, twist this round. As you can see, his head goes on its own now, and swing it around, push it back out when it gets to the top, just like it's supposed to. So that was a repair I did last week. Down. That's Dreadwing. So Dreadwing and Dreadwing. So push the engine in, like that. That. Push the engine in to release this bit. These two connect together like So get this bit of fin here, it comes up next like that. I'm getting this right. 100% sure. Is that in there right? No, it's not in there, is it? Oop. Heck. Yeah, you got to be careful of that. Make sure they're all lined up properly. Otherwise you'll break the tabs. Like that. They come down. That comes up. These two are supposed to lock in place. Like that. That comes up to meet it. Like that. You've got two little wings here. Pull out. Like that. And that is Dreadwing. Dreadwind, sorry. So there you go. Two bots. And it's got rolls okay as well. And that is that's it complete. Let's take that wing out of the way for the moment, since this video is not about him. And that is 1987's Transformers Power Master Darkwing. I think it's a good little figure and I think everyone should have one. Just need to get all the accessories for him now. Once I get them, I'll be perfectly happy. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe, like, and come back to my channel next time. Thank you very much. Bye.